the Bookie. Today we will unlock the book, The Moment of Lift, How Empowering Women Changes the World. This book talks about the difficulties and development restrictions women around the world are facing right now, but also is the stories of people working to improve conditions and remove the restrictions. This book is written by Melinda French Gates. The first thing her name usually brings to mind is her former husband, Bill Gates, who founded Microsoft. However, there's more to her than him. French Gates is also a respected philanthropist who constantly works to empower women. She is devoted to changing the living environment of women around the globe for the better. French Gates held a position at Microsoft for many years, but after a time gave up her job to better devote herself to philanthropy and founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the largest private charitable foundation in the world. Before they even had the idea to launch the foundation, French Gates took a trip to Africa with her then-husband. During the trip, she saw a pregnant woman with a baby on her back and carrying a large bundle of wood on her head, walking barefoot on the road. Meanwhile, men smoked cigarettes and strolled around the street, comfortable in shoes. French Gates did her own research and realized what she saw was quite common in Africa. This experience pushed her to start paying attention to the inequality for women from poor areas. It also gave her a direction for the foundation to work towards when she created it 7 years later. The foundation's first goal was to save children's lives by vaccinating them from various diseases, completely free of charge. While working at the vaccine clinics, French Gates met many mothers who were overwhelmed from the unpaid labor of childcare, often exacerbated by the stress of having no contraception to control when or how many children they could have based on their resources. Linking their experiences to French Gates' own experience of having children, this observation further propelled her to focus on women's contraception. During her visits to other regions, French Gates discovered many other difficulties in women's lives, such as maternal and child health, the right to education, circumcision, child marriage, and women's career development. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, alongside many other organizations and individuals, are working to make a difference. French Gates put together what she had experienced to create this book, The Moment of Lift. We will elaborate the content of this book for you in the following 3 parts. Part 1, Working to Improve Marriage and Childbirth Conditions for Women. Part 2, Breaking Through the Environmental Constraints Upon Women's Personal Growth. Part 3, Solving Women's Career Obstacles.